Hey guys, welcome back to my channel. So in this video I have a review of this Thayers brand of skincare products. I purchased 3 of them: the cleanser, the toner, the blemish clearing toner, and then a moisturizer, all of the same brand, because they said you have to use all 3 of them to get the best results, so I decided to purchase them. I was vacillating between this and Proactive, but I already know the Proactive works for me, but I was curious about this one, so I decided to get it. And yeah, so these are the 3 products. They look, the way the packaging looks, it looks like it would be organic. You know, it just looks like it's plant-based and just very healthy for your skin. That kind of drew me in, the simplicity of the packaging. So anyway, this one right here is the cleanser. It has sodium hyaluronate. I have used all of these products before. I like the fact that it is oil-free, and that is a big thing for me. I do not like to use things with oil on my face because I have oily face already, so I don't need extra oil on my face. And it also is paraben free, as you can see right there, oil free, sulfate free, phthalate free, and it's for sensitive skin, which I really like. When I look through the ingredients, nothing really stands out as scary to me, so I figured I would get this. And like I mentioned earlier, I used to use Proactive. I haven't used it in years, but I know that it works for my skin. However, I think this is slightly more affordable, and that was why I decided to go with this one to see if it works so that I can stick to it. This is the toner. It says that it has witch hazel and 2% salicylic acid, acne treatment. I think Proactive has salicylic acid too, if I'm not mistaken, or maybe it's a different product that I used. But I have used all of these and I am not allergic to any of them. Okay, remember me saying this. I am not allergic to salicylic acid or witch hazel. I use a Target brand witch hazel that works really well, and I have used salicylic acid many times in different things. I am not allergic. Okay, so I was not really worried when I purchased this product, seeing that it has all of these ingredients. It says right here, it kept saying that it might cause skin irritation or dryness, or if irritation occurs, you can either stop use right away. I noticed that many times on the label in all of the 3 bottles, it just kept saying irritation or dryness. See right there, excessive drying of the skin may occur. This dryness issue just kept coming up over and over. Right there again at the bottom, it says dryness. If bothersome dryness or peeling occurs, reduce application to every other day. So it looks like people that use it may have a problem with dryness on their skin, and I don't know if I'm really worried about that. The skin of my face is not dry per se. I think oiliness is what I have a problem with, not really dryness. Okay, so that is it for this witch hazel. I've used witch hazel many times. Oh, and by the way, witch hazel works for me. I use a different brand, a Target brand witch hazel that works for me. But I just wanted something like a cleanser, and since I saw this cleanser and they insisted on getting the other 2, like the toner and the witch hazel that goes with it, I decided to get all 3 of them. But I already have a witch hazel that works for me. Okay, so now this is the, I guess, the moisturizer. It just says Milky, hydrating Milky toner. So if it's hydrating, then it should moisturize because it's all moisture related, right? It is alcohol free, which I like because alcohol dries the skin. It says right here it's paraben free, phthalate free, oil free. I like that it's oil free because, like I mentioned earlier, I do not like to use oil based stuff or anything containing oil on my face. Um, let's see, what else does it say here? This is just the directions, just apply with a cotton pad and do not rinse off because, well, it's moisturizer, so why would you rinse it off? Looking at this though, it looks like it will work. Getting all three of them, I was quite excited to use them. So now let's see what the consistency is for all of them. I'm trying to see here if it lathers easily. It has a light consistency. It's not, yeah, it's pretty light. And it looks like it lathers well. I didn't wet my hands or anything. I just applied it to my dry hand. And as you can see, it's lathering pretty well. This is the facial toner. This is the one you apply after you've cleansed your face. It's a toner, so you do not rinse it off. This is a very light consistency as well. All toners, well, most of the toners that I've used have this kind of consistency, so this doesn't worry me. I can just use a cotton pad to apply it. Me and opening packages. Packaging is just not my friend. I think I'm using my teeth here to open the packaging. I mean, whatever gets it open, right? So yeah, just as I expected, it's super liquid. Is this the one that's lemongrass scented? Or no, not this one. So I'm trying to see how fast it dries. It dries pretty fast, it's like standard drying time. I don't like it when I apply a toner and I have to stand there and fan my face waiting for it to dry. Okay, so this is the moisturizer. It says hydrating Milky toner, also alcohol free, suitable for sensitive skin. It's very milky, as you can see through the bottle. See, there it goes again with the non-drying. They seem to be quite concerned about the dryness that it causes, which is making me wonder. It's so milky. I'm trying to see how moisturizing it is. Okay, so judging from this consistency and how light it is, I cannot just use my fingers to apply it to my face. I'm going to have to use a cotton pad for this because you need something to hold the product long enough to apply it to your face. Yeah, is that suds? Is it okay? Yeah, it's just a milky consistency and it dries pretty fast. It does not leave a residue. It doesn't feel like I have a residue on my skin. It's very light. When it dries, it's almost like you applied nothing. That's what it feels like. It doesn't feel like I applied anything. I don't know if that's a good thing or a bad thing. I mean, I don't know. I don't want to apply something to my face and feel all like heavy or like sticky, but at the same time, I want to feel like my face is moisturized or at least protected somehow. This is very light, but we'll try it and see if we like it. Okay, so, well, it does say there that a cotton pad has to be used to apply the product. Yeah, it's just very runny. I'm gonna have to use a cotton pad every time. Okay, so this is all three of the products. I'm going to use them and see how it works for me. And then in the next few clips, I will show you guys the progress of how it's going, how I used each one, if I do or don't like them. I purchased this with my money. This review is absolutely honest. And yeah, so I'm not gonna sugarcoat or like be, I don't know, false about any of this, because I generally am looking for a product that I can use consistently. I just really like the simplicity of the packaging. It just seems like a natural product that will work really well. Oh, and by the way, I really like the lemongrass scent of the facial toner, the witch hazel. I've never used anything that's lemongrass scented. It smells very earthy, not earthy, but like very natural. And yeah, I just like the way it smells. That's kind of what drew me to this product. Okay, so now I am going to show you guys clips of me using the product and how I like them, how I applied them, and I will show you progress. I think maybe a 10-day progress and then a 1-month progress of how it's going with the product. So this is the cleanser, right? I'm using this brush. I don't know if you guys have seen me review this brush, but this is my go-to brush now. This is the only brush I use now, really. So I'm using it to apply the cleanser. And the cleanser, it foams pretty well. It can foam more than this. I just decided not to use a lot of water, but it generates a nice amount of foam. I like for my cleansers to have some kind of foam. And I used it over that pimple over there to see if it's gonna work. After I cleansed my face and dried it, I am applying the toner right here. I'm using a cotton pad. This is the cotton pad that's rough on one side and smooth on the other. I prefer this one to the regular one. Okay, so here I am applying the toner, the witch hazel. I'm following all the directions. After the witch hazel dries, I apply the toner, the moisturizer. So this is the hydrating toner, aka the moisturizer. Do you see how runny it is? Like, it's going to be very hard to just use your fingers on this. You have to have a cotton pad at all times. So you cannot run out of cotton pad. So that's one additional thing you have to buy when you buy this product. So I'm applying that over this pimple. I'm almost glad I have this one pimple here so that I can test this product to see how it works. Okay, so 10 days later, I'm going to show an update. That pimple is still kind of there. It's not completely gone. And then, to my shock, here comes another one. I have this forming underneath my nose. My chin area is not loving life right now, and the thing is, I do not have a problem skin. I actually do not break out often. I rarely do break out. So this is, I don't know if I can say that this is an allergic reaction, because I'm not allergic to any of these ingredients really. So I don't know what the problem is. I don't know if it's the way the ingredients were combined that's causing me to react this way, but I do not usually break out from salicylic acid or hyaluronic acid. I've used all of this stuff in other products and my skin loved them fine. So I continued to use the product, right? But I decided to introduce my other witch hazel, my Target brand witch hazel, while using these products because my skin was not looking great. And I know that the Target brand witch hazel works for me. So I decided to use it in the morning. And then at night before going to bed, I will use these three products. So just witch hazel in the morning and then these three. As you can see, I've used quite a bit of it. It's been a month now since I've been using it. And so yeah, that is my witch hazel. It's the Up and Up brand. It's just very effective at clearing up my face. But you know, I can't use just witch hazel by itself. I need a cleanser and like a deep cleanser and a moisturizer. So that's why I got this other stuff. But they don't seem to be working so far. This is my 1 month update after using it. Okay, so my cheek pimple has cleared up. That scar is going to disappear. And then the one underneath my nose is gone, but look at my chin. My chin is now not looking great. So it's like, why am I generating new pimple after I already started to use this product? You know, shouldn't it prevent it? You know, by the way, let me just say this. I should have said this earlier. Just because something does not work for my skin doesn't mean it won't work for yours. I'm not saying this is a bad product, but I have to say this product did not wow me. And remember, I had to reintroduce my Target brand witch hazel. Oh yeah, I'm touching my nose because it seems like I'm about to have a breakout on my nose. And yeah, with this stuff on my chin, it's just it's not going the way that I thought it would go, and I cannot continue to put my skin through this. The skin on my face is it's what's the word? It is okay enough for me to continue to use this product as long as I continue to use the witch hazel alongside it. So I'm going to use all of these products. I do not waste products, so I'm going to use it all. I'm just not going to be repurchasing this. I do not encourage or discourage anybody from purchasing this item. All I can say is that it did not work for my skin. It did not wow me. Okay, so that is pretty much my review. I'm not too worried about using all of the products until I use it up because my skin bounces back very, very nicely. I know all of this stuff is going to clear out because I don't usually have breakouts, but if you're someone who's prone to breakouts, then you might want to be more careful and just discontinue using the product. But I know my skin's going to clear out, all the scars are going to be gone, so that's why I'm going to use all of the products because I spend my money on it, and yeah, I know my skin will be fine. Okay, well, that is all for this review. I hope I don't know, I answered some questions. Thank you guys for watching. See you in my next one. Bye guys.